One of the things that I like about Valencia, and living in Valencia, is the sea. Sometimes we go down to the beach on a Saturday morning and go for a swim. It's been difficult with the quarantine, the lockdown, to know when, if ever, we're going to get back out into the wilds. And for now, to have the chance to go to the beach, go to the sea and just swim is tremendous. It's been a strange build-up to summer because obviously we've been trapped. We've all been trapped. Most of us have been trapped inside and we haven't been able to be active. So this morning we went down to the sea and we had a swim. It was a hot day, sunny and bright. The beach wasn't too crowded, obviously nothing like Bournemouth, and it was a good swim. We swam out maybe 50 meters, maybe 100. It's so difficult to tell. The sea rather, in Valencia is incredibly shallow for a very long time. And so you can walk out a long way before you get out of your depth. But eventually you do. There are a few waves today, but not that many. It wasn't too rough, as you can see. We thought we'd swim out to the buoy, some yellow buoys that mark out the boundary of motorsports, I think it is, or the swimming boundary. Here's the buoy. It's yellow and it's not very upright. It was a good swim. It's quite difficult to film yourself when you're swimming. And it's also fairly difficult swimming with one hand. But I'm more buoyant than I used to be, which is unfortunate. Trying to lose weight, struggling, to be honest, with my weight. But worse things happen. Agnieszka is not struggling with her weight. But she does sometimes suffer, feel the cold when she's out in the sea. Today it wasn't a problem. This is our selfie shot. And this is Agnieszka, and this is me. We decided to make our way back into shore, but before we got in, I thought I wanted to try and swim underwater with a hat on. It did prove to be possible, but only if you swim in one direction. And then we decided to walk back. Yet another selfie. Sunny and warm. This is Cabanyal towards the just behind the seafront. Some nice tiles. Some nice ornamentation on a lot of the buildings in Valencia. A strange mix of downtrodden and beaten up and exquisite in Cabanyal. Another thing I like about Valencia is the fact that our green men are sometimes green women. We saw a lot of these, there are a lot of these flowers, as you can see on the way. People are playing tennis again, which is good. It's nice to see people active. The Civil Guard were not out in force, but they were definitely a presence. We have a lot of these trees, and I can't remember what they are. They're something like banyan trees or rubber trees. It's in a lot of adventurous routes. They're not called adventurous routes. By midday it was getting a bit warm, but it was fine. It wasn't so very hot. This is Blasco Beñat Street, which runs all the way down to the sea. It's a modern development in the 80s, I think. Maybe the 70s. No, the 80s. Fountains and a path along the middle. A couple of fountains, I think. at the University Road. Another one of these trees. Most signs, a lot of signs are in Spanish and Valenciano. How you shouldn't wear a mask, reminding us that the virus is still out there. A lot of dog hairdressers in Valencia. I hope that's helped. Bye for now.